Hello, what is going on YouTube? Lake Solar here. Welcome back to another video on Need for Speed Prostreet modding. And in today's video, I'm discussing the the 0.6 update for the high performance mod I'm working on. I've currently just released 0.5 onto the Need for Speed Discord channel. Yeah, the Need for Speed Discord. Well, actually, it's Need for Speed mods on the Need for Speed Prostreet channel, but yeah, there's a link in there if you guys want to check it out. If you're part of the Discord, anyways. I won't be leaving a link to the Discord because we don't want loads of like just random people. It's mainly for modders and stuff. But anyway, let's get into it. So, first things first is I've been working on a ton of new things to feature into this mod, and let's get straight into saying that vehicle damage is pretty damn, how can I put it? It's more, I don't really know what the word is I'm looking for. But anyway, it's basically you crash your car, it gets damaged, it affects the vehicle's performance more. And a consequence, there we go, it's more consequential or whatever. But anyway, so basically, say you're driving around 80 miles per hour and you accidentally bump into the back of a car, well, into a racer, you're going to lose your front bumper, yeah? And then your bonnet gets crumpled, your mirrors fall off or something, or you get rear-ended and your spoiler comes off. Well, these minor bumps are going to affect how your car handles on the track, meaning that if you have less things on your car to hold your car down, for example, you're missing a front bumper, you've got your bonnet fucking ripped up or pulled off, your mirrors are missing, big dents in your panels and all that type of stuff, and your spoiler's missing, your car is more likely to slide because it doesn't have as much downforce as it used to. And then, of course, also as well, having all these dents in your panels, and like instead of your car being, as you know, the front of your car should be curved, but if you hit a wall and it crumples, it goes flat, it's going to create more drag. And then, of course, your car's going to have a hard time at pumping out the horsepower because you've got engine damage to the top on top of that, which is going to lose about, I think it's around 6% of horsepower. So, say you're running like 1400 horsepower and then I don't know, you hit a wall, yeah, you've got light damage, then of course your car's going to be topping at around, you're going to be losing around 233 horsepower from a light damage. Now, this being said, you don't really feel it that much because it's so minor, it's only a little bit, and you've still got your torque and all that keeping you up, so that's fine. So it doesn't exactly decrease it too much, but it's still something that you feel as you get higher into the gears and revving, you'll notice your car will start to slow down, so kind of thing. And then of course there's heavy damage, which is now a real pain in the ass for you, because if you smash up your car to pieces and like your car is like literally as fucking damaged as it can get, but it's just under the total mark, then you are basically going to lose around, I think I did it as around 12 or maybe 14%. So you're going to be looking at about, I don't know, I'd say it was 14, yeah. Okay, I'm not really... Okay, fine, 12. Okay, right, so... Wait, no, that's not right. Okay, I fucked up the math, okay, I fucked up the math big time. But, okay, so... Basically, alright, let's just say, yeah, you see, you're gonna lose, just for light damage, you're gonna lose around 200 horsepower. But then if you get heavy damage, it's going to be around 500 to 600, depending how much horsepower your car's got. So if it's got 500 horsepower and you smash into a wall, there's a chance that your car might actually not, like, you know, the engine might die, pretty much, it might not start. Now, I'm still working on this as like a feature kind of thing, not to like where the engine dies, but to the point where it's like your car isn't really going to accelerate very well, and it's going to be really dog shit. But anyway, that's engine damage explained and out of the way. I'll do more videos on that when I've done more stuff with it and stuff. But anyway, let's move on to standard base collisions. So normal Need for Speed Prostreet has the values of 0.95 and 0.85 when friction is when you bring friction into, like, oh god, so you have the in-game friction, and the set base value for it is 0.95. That is a maximum, and the minimum is 0.85. I've umped these up to 0.98, meaning that your cars will slightly have a little bit more friction when driving on stuff like asphalt. This is to do with the fact that there's so much more horsepower, and of course the cars sometimes just wheel spin, especially if they're front wheel drive, so we need that extra bit of grip. From what I know, it doesn't affect the drifting, at least it hasn't seemed to at the minute, so everything should be fine there. And plus as well, you got like a 1200 horsepower RX-7, and you're going to be pissing through them corners, so it shouldn't really make a difference. Also, there's now even more friction concern. There's more friction between objects, so if you collide with a car and you're trading paint, basically if you side slam into someone and you're sat there grinding against them, there's a chance that you will actually either speed up or slow down depending on how fast your opponent is going. So if your opponent's going at 60 miles an hour, you're going at 70, and you grind past them, it will slow you down to about their speed because of the two materials contacting. But if they're going, like, I don't know, say you smash into them at like 90 miles an hour and you're grinding, and then they accelerate to like 100 if they're able to, it might pull you slightly forward a little bit, and you could actually lose control of your car, maybe. That is something that I'm trying to do, but it's like, it's not 100% there, you know what I mean? It's going to take time. And then the final thing for the collisions is if you're driving and you grind against concrete. Now, this is something that was requested for Need for Speed Most Wanted, and I've already done this, so GG to that. But basically, when driving, if you accidentally scrape onto a concrete wall, or if you clip a barrel of some sort, like one of the big water barrels, and then that rubs against your car as well as a wall, that will severely slow you down due to the friction. You're guaranteed to lose around 40 miles per hour because the friction value has gone from about 0.4 to about 0.7. So there's a lot more friction there, and it's just another element to try and make the game feel a bit more realistic. Alright, so we've done the engine stuff. Well, we've done damage, we've done collisions. Exhaust pops, or as you know as exhaust backfiring from when the exhausts heat up and fuel ignites. Basically, those was already in Need for Speed Prostreet, which was awesome. But the problem is that you pretty much couldn't hear them. There was just there was super like quiet. It was like every other Need for Speed game, which is kind of a pain in the ass. So of course I've turned the volume up on them quite a little bit, not overkill, so like you won't rev a car and hear pops from like 6 streets away, but you will hear them when your car is accelerating and downshifting. For sounds, I haven't really increased them that much. I've made the actual engine sounds of the vehicles, made them a slightly bit louder as well, just because, well, you know, vroom vroom, bitch. What else? And also as well, you will also see that I've testing out a Lamborghini Gallardo. That is basically a 1200 horsepower beast, where we go up against a Subaru Impreza with 1000 horsepower, a Porsche Cayman S with 1800 horsepower, and a BMW M3 E92 with 1800 horsepower. And I get my ass kicked by a Subaru Impreza. So yeah, because, you know, 4-wheel drive systems in this game work how they should, and plus I'm not being funny, Japanese import versus a fucking Lamborghini. I'm sorry, but it's expected to win. But yeah, anyways, I will stop talking now, and you can enjoy the video. Also, as well, if you have any questions on my current projects or mods, or if you have any suggestions as well, please do go ahead and leave them down in the comments section below. I would really appreciate that. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Press the little bell at the side for notifications, so you get notified for every upload I do. And if you enjoyed the video, please do go ahead and smash that thumbs up. And I'm pretty hyped for this mod myself, because it's coming together pretty well. And I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to it as well. If you didn't like it, or of course you're just feeling like a dick, then whatever, smash that dislike button. But I would prefer a like, you know, because that's what it's all about, mate. Anyways, right, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the video.